Ever wondered if what you're feeling is true love? Check out these undeniable signs that you're falling in love. 1. You go out of your way to do things for them. You might offer to pick up their coffee, run errands for them, or just generally make their life easier. You want to make them happy, and you find joy in doing things for them. It's not about obligation or expecting something in return, it's about genuinely wanting to make their day a little brighter. You might even find yourself putting their needs before your own, just because it makes you happy to see them smile. 2. You remember the little things. You remember their favorite coffee order, their birthday, or even the funny story they told you weeks ago. You pay attention to the details of their lives, their likes and dislikes, their hopes and dreams. This shows that you're genuinely interested in them as a person, and that you care about the little things that make them happy. It's a subtle but powerful way to show affection and build connection. 3. You get nervous or flustered around them. Even if you're normally calm and collected, you might find yourself getting a little tongue-tied or clumsy around this person. Your heart might race, your palms might sweat, and you might struggle to find the right words to say. This nervousness is a sign that you care about what they think of you and that you want to make a good impression. It's a natural reaction when you're attracted to someone and want to be seen in a positive light. 4. You light up when they're around. Their presence instantly brightens your mood. You find yourself laughing more, smiling more, and generally feeling more energized when they're around. It's like they have a special kind of sunshine that only shines for you. This is a clear sign that you enjoy their company and that they have a positive impact on your life. It's also a sign that you're attracted to them, whether you realize it or not. 5. You find excuses to talk to them or spend time with them. You might go out of your way to run into them, text them for seemingly trivial reasons, or volunteer to help them with a project. You might also find yourself lingering in conversations or coming up with excuses to spend more time with them. This is a classic sign that you're smitten. You can't help but want to be around them, even if it's just for a few minutes. You enjoy their company and feel a sense of connection with them. 6. You defend them, even when they're wrong. We all have our flaws, but when you have a soft spot for someone, their flaws seem less important. You might find yourself defending them to other people, making excuses for their mistakes, or overlooking their shortcomings. You want to see the best in them, even when it's not always apparent to other people. This loyalty and protectiveness is a sign of deep affection and care. 7. You notice little changes in their appearance or behavior. Maybe they got a new haircut, changed their perfume, or are acting slightly differently. You notice these subtle changes because you're paying attention to them on a deeper level. You're attuned to their nuances and subtleties, picking up on details that a lot of people might miss. This heightened awareness is a sign that you're emotionally invested in them and that they occupy a special place in your thoughts. 8. You're more forgiving of their mistakes. When someone you care about messes up, it's easier to forgive them than someone you don't feel as strongly for. You're more willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, see things from their perspective, and understand their motivations. This doesn't mean you'll tolerate bad behavior, but it does mean you're more likely to extend grace and forgiveness to someone you have a soft spot for. 9. You get jealous when they show interest in other people. A little jealousy is natural in any relationship, but if you find yourself feeling overly possessive or insecure when they interact with someone else, it's a clear sign you have deeper feelings. It's that pang of envy when they laugh at someone else's joke, or that feeling of unease when they mention another person's name. This doesn't mean you're controlling or insecure, it just means you care about them and don't want to lose their affection. 10. You find yourself daydreaming about them. Whether you're at work, school, or just going about your day, your thoughts drift back to them. You might imagine conversations, future dates, or even silly scenarios where you're both the stars of your own rom-com. This is your brain's way of indulging in the excitement and possibility of a new connection. Daydreaming isn't just for teenagers, it's a sign you're smitten, and your imagination is running wild with the possibilities. 11. You're more patient with them than you are with most people. We all have our limits, but when it comes to this person, you find yourself being more understanding and forgiving. Their little quirks or annoying habits that might bug you in other people are suddenly more endearing. You're willing to give them more chances, overlook their mistakes, and wait patiently for them to come around. This extra patience is a sign that you value the relationship and are willing to invest time and effort into making it work. 12. You prioritize their needs and feelings. When you care about someone, you naturally want to make them happy. You might go out of your way to accommodate their preferences. Make time for them even when you're busy, or offer support when they're struggling. You prioritize their needs and feelings because their happiness is important to you. This selfless act is a strong indicator of a deeper connection and emotional investment. 13. You find yourself wanting to impress them. You want them to see the best version of you. You might dress up more when you know you'll see them, try to be hilarious or witty around them, or go out of your way to show off your talents or skills. This desire to impress them stems from a deeper longing for their approval and affection. It's a natural part of the early stages of attraction and a sign that you're invested in making a good impression. 14. You're open to trying new things for them. Maybe they're into a hobby you've never tried before, or they have a favorite restaurant that you've never been to. When you have a soft spot for someone, you're more willing to step outside your comfort zone and try new things with them. This shows that you're open to exploring new experiences together, and that you're willing to adapt and compromise for the sake of the relationship. Like, comment, and share if you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one.